would discover that Atiku is more competent.
Yeah, continue.
Atiku is.
It can claim Lagos. It can
Look
be
at what
Lagos.
you are saying.
Are you not? It can claim Lagos. It can be Lagos.
Are you not
claiming? Are you not Lagos?
I am an Edo person. I am an Edo. I am an Edo man. I am an Edo man.
That means
you don't know
what is going on in Lagos.
You see, you have a different name. You have a different name. Let Tinubu show us one of his classmates.
What of his
classmates?
One of his classmates happens to be one of his leader in Mobi, exam Mobi. You can go to exam Mobi. So if you are not lazy enough, you can go to exam Mobi and check out the dossier that as this guy called Bola Tinubu, as he worked with exam Mobi in Nigeria here before, as he worked with Mobi Nigeria, sorry, and later was drafted to exam Mobi. Go and do your fact check. And
let me tell you, there is no truth. There is no truth. There is no truth about our presidency. His date of birth is wrong. His educational background is wrong. Everything about him is wrong. Go and check. Go. Everything. You understand? Everything. Go and check. Even the election that brought him in is not the true election. You understand? It's not the true election.
But he's still our president.
I am not disputing.
And he's still our president.
I'm only telling you the reality.
That went to Rome and had an handshake with new Pope, right? And it's still our president that is going all around.
I have never
with the IMF,
with the So I have never said it's not our president.
I
have never said it's not our president. What I am saying is that a president must be transparent.
Yes.
This our president is not transparent. You know.
So Atiku will be transparent.
Have you elected Atiku? Have you taken
Atiku? Atiku, that is master, left the economy of the of the state when Obasanjo was busy going around for debt forgiveness. Atiku was left with the economy to rebuild the economy. What happened to Atiku? What happened with the economy with Atiku? Atiku share everything to his own pocket, to his own highlight. Is that a greedy leader, that a self-centered leader that wants us to? I think a lot of you get some cronies under Atiku government. You got a lot of cronies under peace. No, yes, under the PDP. Yes, you get some cronies. Yes, because it was a slogan of PDP share the money. And they share the money for you guys. There was nothing to share.
The government of PDP, listen, the government of PDP is chop and chop.
Chop and chop. Oh, so now chop and chop.
This government
for your future generation.
Kill the masses.
Hear yourself.
This government is
your generation to come. Your children's generation to come. You tap the future of your generation.
Is supporting the wrong government.
Can you hear me?
That is why you are not.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? He said the system there is chop and chop, and they are chopping the generation of his children to come. Yes, the generation to come. When you say chop and chop, maybe you say chop and chop.
This government,
you say chop and
they
chop.
want to kill the masses.
Is that not
this government, they want to kill the masses. Listen, this government, they want to kill the masses.
My friend,
everything about this government is a scam. I want to say thank you very much. I can't stand APC man. No, I can't stand. No, it's not relevant.
It's not more relevant.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Mr. Felix, I really appreciate your contribution. You're welcome on the program. Gentleman Mike and Mr. Felix.
Good morning, our esteemed viewers. Good morning, Mr. Mike, and good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Mr. Mike, my colleague. You are welcome on the program. What a good day.
All right, we don't know Obi's stance currently as regards this coalition of events, or Obi vicing Atiku come 2027. But the question I want to ask now is that if eventually Obi agrees this offer, if he accepts this offer, does it suggest Obi lacks the confidence in winning the 2027 presidential election?
You see, at times when people come on this platform to voice their opinion, they forget that what you see in the day-to-day affairs in the country does not translate to the outcome in the political firmament. In the political firmament, I have mentioned it. I keep mentioning the same thing over and over again, that politics is about alignment, realignment, and permutations. And when all these three indices are taken into cognizance in having your way, because it's like playing your card and see whether you are going to outwit the other person. You see, people, I mean, the non-state actors, let me borrow the cliche of Mr. Kule at times. You see, the non-state actors, they can always ride on emotions in coming to their solution on any given issues. But it doesn't work like that. I was once in that political firmament block. There are some things that are not being mentioned that goes under the curtains. They will throw it at you. You bring whatever you have. I bring whatever I have. We see where we have comparative advantage and see where it will tell us whether it will have an overall benefit for the collective view of the people on board. That is how it works. But in a situation whereby people keep on saying that if Obi is giving, maybe is giving the vice presidential slot, and if we take it, it's going to put you down. No, it doesn't work that way. If it is for 4 years, we have forgotten one fact. During the primaries of PDP, you see what happened before Obi now left for Labour. Before Obi now left for Labour, we all saw what happened. At the end of the day, in terms of the number of votes that was shown out, allotting that was allotted to each presidential candidate. You saw what Obi got. You saw what Atiku got. If those two people had worked together, there is no way Asiwaju Bola Tinubu could have muzzled that vote that was claimed to have muzzled to achieve the duo. But if by that calculation, we now look at the nitty-gritty of the whole thing, and OBC and all his camp sees that for us to wrestle power from this man that is ruling us in an autocratic fashion, for us to wrestle power, we have to align our advantages so that we can wrestle that power. Because we are just a layman will just say, no, it's the turn of Igbo, it's the turn of Hausa. I don't care. I only care for nationalism favor, and that's true. Because when we say in Nigeria is a composition of all different tribes. And we are not talking about maybe it's from Igbo extraction or Yoruba extraction. If Obi and Atiku ticket is what is going to take this country to the El-Rufai, we all seems to to crave for. Then so be it. I don't lose any sleep over that. If any other person can do it better, I'm not losing it. Because when we talk about election, there are some indices that people look at and see that can this one fly? I know Bola Tinubu is not losing sleep over this. Ever since the coalition movement was mentioned, he has been truncating the entire areas, trying to amass votes. And I told you that politics in this climb or in any other climb, is rested on Americans. It is number that counts. And anything short of that, I think that person might be living a fictional life.
But don't you think Obi will be betraying the hope of a new Nigeria if he accepts to play second fiddle to Atiku?
Yes, I want to say something now. It now brings me back to
so much respect.
Especially
from the youth.
This thing has now brought me back to the history that happened in one of the African countries. Zimbabwe, a case in point. You can check it. You can do your fact check. Robert Mugabe and Joshua Nkomo, they both ran for election in Zimbabwe. At a time, Joshua Nkomo was made the opposition leader. Then, when there was the forming of government in Zimbabwe, Mugabe later became the president. Joshua Nkomo was made one of the vice presidents. Go and do your fast check. I stand to be corrected because we are all learning. If that could happen in such a climate, can't it happen here? All for the progress of that country. If later on, Mugabe derailed from the objective, which every Zimbabwe was expecting that he will champion. Because that is the way it works in any political setting. But when we now continue to play on our emotions as to clinical reasoning, then that is where I get picked. It baffles me that how can Nigeria still be thinking of it has to be an Igbo, it has to be a DC. It shows that that ethnocentric, opinionated idea should not fly in this kind of a crime.
Gentlemen, what happens to his fan base? If he eventually, or if at the end of the day, he accepts this offer?
Thank you, Adekunle Michael. For me, I don't see that offer flying. For anyone to even propose that, for me, it's absurd. That again, the vice presidential slot should be paraded before Obi. I think it's absurd, to say the least. I have always maintained that Atiku Abubakar should stand down in the next general election on the basis of the fact that the unwritten understanding that has been going on between the North and the South, who is still likely to play out. No serious major political party will field a northern presidential candidate. I don't see it, except the party is not serious. Doing so may spell doom for such a party. A northern person is not likely to be the next president. The next president of Nigeria will come from the south. That is the truth. As to whether it has to be the incumbent or somebody else, that is left to be worked out. I think like Atiku Abubakar should stand down in the next election and give that is political support to a southern candidate, a credible southern candidate. That is the only way they can really wrestle power from the incumbent.
But it has been seen as this political figure that President Bola Tinubu.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
It has been seen as this popular politician that can chase President Bola Tinubu out of power.
Now that could have happened in the last general election. That was his time. That was it. He had the best of time as at the last 2023 general election. He could have been able to. I wish he could have been able to push that, to throw that weight very well to have both the numbers and the spread. Don't forget, it's not just about the numbers. You need the numbers, but you also need the spread to come out as the president of the nation. So it could have happened in the last general election. He missed, for whatever reason, he missed that chance that he couldn't emerge, or he couldn't win that election. So, but for this time, a northern candidate, I insist, may not really fly, Michael.
Mr. Vincent, do you think this coalition will work?
I said it here on this platform. I said, if all of them should jettison the idea that their self-interest idea, coalition will work. If they check all the props that will make them to wrestle power from the incumbent government, that's APC-led government, then the first of all delegate their selfish interest and work across the board and see who is marketable, who can they put forth that Nigeria, the collective of Nigerian citizens will embrace. I've always championed that. And Atiku, he has stayed too long in the political firmament. Even though if you put him side aside with the current Mr. President, I think is thoroughbred when it comes to somebody who has something upstairs. But I want to believe that his time is already faced. I want to align my thoughts with my colleague here, Mr. Mike. You see, are they now telling us out of over 200 million citizens of Nigeria, there are no better human resources that can mount that saddle of power? Certainly no. You can invite somebody like Femi Adesina from you can see that wonderful work he's doing at African Development Bank. Where other people there, scattered in the diaspora, and even within the country, that can mount that saddle. But to me, all these people, I would say expired or rather tired legs that are now being found in the corridors of power. I'm not all that too okay with it. But what can you do if you are being given an implement and there's no other one that is there? They even want to say, okay, these are the same set of people that is going there. I think Atiku might also still be the one to run against Tinubu.
All right, let us look at the position of Udozi Chima on this, and he's talking to you here. Mr. Vincent is more or less an ardent supporter of Atiku. That's Udozi Chima, and he's still on it. Mr. Vincent, anything involving Atiku, it is not sellable to people as Nigerians are salivating for fresh and young ideas.
Udozi Chima, I believe that I have not given my opinion in absolute terms. I said it in relative terms, and I believe that whenever I make statements, you should check the verbs of my statement before coming out to lampoon me over my position. Because my position on this matter, I was not telling you that Atiku is the best candidate. I said if you rank him with the current president on this on any platform, I think he is more savvy than the current one that we have. But I said, for crying out loud, is Atiku the only person, and every other person that are coming out, are they the only persons that can drive this country to an Eldorado that we seek? Certainly no. But what I'm saying is that we are tired of it. If there are no other fresh fish in the pan, then if we are still going to make do with the one that you said, Atiku will also be the one to give this man a run for his money.
He has also suggested that Obi should run on his own. If he wins, he wins, and he fails, simple.
But I want to tell you one thing: Nigeria has not developed to that extent. Whereby, because he ran the first time, he ran on the platform of Labour Party, and if you check from the presidency to the last, even I was also a partaker in the last election, and I saw that there were some polling booths in my area where there was not even representative of Labour Party as their party agent to monitor how vote is being casted. In such a situation, don't you think that there will be some kind of abracadabra being played out in that kind of polling units? Then, if Obi must run, I'm not saying that he should not, because he has every power, likewise every other person in Nigeria, but he has to solidify his base. What I'm saying in essence is that he must come out from a platform that is well crested and well oiled on the ground to be able to have an epic battle with the current president.
Mike, okay, what is
I just an input. I also think that our legislators should work on independent candidacy, where an aspirant can choose to contest without using any party platform per se, because some of these platforms are giving some of these aspirants issues in terms of the conditions to join, and some of the conditions they place before them. But we should develop to a point that where people can contest independently, not using a particular party per se, and all of that. There are crimes that operate that method. I think we should move in that direction.
But Michael and Mr. Vincent, are we considering what Atiku camp is saying? Are we looking deep into it? They said Atiku will only be occupying that position, that seat, for a time, and after that single time, he will leave, step down for maybe Peter Obi or any southern candidates.
That's easier said than done, Michael. The moment people get into power, that particular song will change.
So you're simply telling us that the pledge is not a genuine one.
No, I can give you that one for free. The moment people get power, that may not likely work. The other time, somebody was referring to how long a southern person has been in the saddle, and the north is. I think I overheard that the north is being changed. Don't also forget that even for a Jonathan to emerge, it was a doctrine of necessity that has to be passed as a result of the death of Musa Yar'Adua. So, if not, Yar'Adua will have completed that tenure, and the 6 years that we are counting for Jonathan, we wouldn't have been there. So it's not that the South worked that out by whatever means. It was circumstantial, and there was nothing anybody could do about it. So that's the way I see that position.
All right, before I let you go, in politics, there's no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. You saw what happened at the Vatican City.
Yeah.
Peter Obi, the former governor of Ekiti State, Fayemi, and President Bola Tinubu, they were all exchanging pleasantries. What's the take on it?
You see, let me just give you a vivid picture of what happened. It was Peter Obi and Kaode Fayemi that saw Mr. President, and he now went as a matter of courtesy to just greet him. They now said, Mr. President, you are welcome to the Vatican. Then the president now replied, said that I should be the one welcoming because I am the president of Nigeria. You know, it was just it was all a banter. It was said jokingly, but people might start be reading some kind of meanings to it. But nevertheless, we should not lose sight that Fayemi and Obi, they are Catholic members. So that is why they went there to also see the inauguration of the Vatican Pope.
Yeah, gentlemen, for those who kill themselves because of these politicians, what advice would you give them, and what take home do they get from that event?
No, at that level, that is what should happen. I mean, regardless their political differences and all of that, at such a forum, they just have to come together and give courtesy to Mr. President. That doesn't we may not really need any political, we don't have any political undertone. It's just normal that at that level, courtesy demands that you say hello to Mr. President.
Well, you know who Nigerians are now. Some said that Obi has lost his credibility. Why would he greet the president? Why would he?
It's just for non-state actors, as Mr. Kule will always say. You see, the non-state actors, most of them, they always ride on emotions. Making some statements that might not really be the actual. When you look at this, it doesn't mean that I am Mr. Mike here. We might have some differences on some certain issue. That one does not make him that he's my enemy. He still remains my very good friend. Because it depends on your understanding of life and understanding of things. But never because it is human nature to always fly at different paths. But it's also human nature to have an understanding and have a workable one.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Vincent. Gentleman Mike, I really appreciate it. Mr. Olajide, you're welcome on the program.
No, thank you. I don't know. He determines who is to come.
Mr. Lawrence.
Determines who is to come.
All right. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, Mr. Anchorman, our global Anchorman, global CEO of Global System. You are welcome. God bless you. God sustain you. I'm also saying to our global viewers all over the world, you are welcome to Global System. This is a stand you must remain. Don't change the die. Remain stone here, where you always get the best from us. I'm saying good morning to, I'm blessing all those who have been blessing us, who have been appreciating on this platform. May God, replenish your pockets in Jesus' name. I still make your global analysis, Mr. Ojo, for unbiased, undiluted, straight, objective analysis of issues have been put to our global anchorman, Mr. Mike Adekunle. You are welcome.
Thank you so much. Jack, welcome on the program too.
Welcome. Thank God today is Monday, beginning of the week. May God bless them.
Some Nigerians criticized the president for participating in the inauguration of Pope Leo. Are you one of the people that said the president shouldn't have been there?
Mr. Mike, I don't do that. I don't talk parochially. I talk objectively. Mr. President is the #1 citizen of Nigeria. He is the face of Nigeria. He is the face of me and you, internationally, globally. If they're talking of Nigeria, the first face they will reckon with who is the leader of that country. Once the name is mentioned, who is he? Let's see especially. Once the picture is displayed, that's the face of this country. And that's the president represent is the #1 citizen of this country. And if the Vatican, if the Pope, Leo 16, could recognize our president, knowing fully well is a Muslim, a point of note, knowing fully well is a Muslim, practicing Muslim, not shaking, and then recognize him and invited him to grace his inauguration. I think that is okay. Just like King Charles invited President Muhammadu Buhari to grace his inauguration. Don't forget that King Charles' inauguration was conducted in a church, church of Canterbury in England. So, if a Christian leader should recognize a Muslim president of the country to come and grace his inauguration, it's okay, it's welcome. He has represented me. That's my belief. He has done the duty placed on him as the face of this country, as a man citizen, to go and represent us as international level, whoever is invited to go and do that. He has done that. I have no anything against him. Because the man who invited him knows fully well is a Muslim. And is the president of the nation. This is number one face of the nation. That's why he invited him. And he has gone there to represent us. He has not condemned himself badly. It's welcome. It's okay. I have nothing against him based on that.
All right, your take on it, Mr. John.
Yeah. So Pope Leo 16 to invite the president of Nigeria. That's a good thing. And meanwhile, I don't think it is only that invite. There's another hearing talk they have on it, which me and you do not know. So it's a good thing. I cannot say why should he go. No matter, it is not only him, it's a Muslim present there. What about Arab nation? They are there. Yes. So there are lots. So everyone we are one body, one fresh. So we have the right to honor him.
All right. The president was at the inauguration. The likes of Peter Obi, Fayemi were also there. They met with the president. They exchanged pleasantries. What do you have to say, politicians?
Mr. Mike, those people are at that level of that game. They are not enemies to themselves, oh. Mr. Mike. You must know that, oh. They are not enemies to themselves, oh. They are friends. They eat and dine and wine on the same table. When their children is having any engagement, they will find themselves as chief hosts. As chief guests of honor. What about what they can give to themselves? And you see them there, present there. You see, Atiku was the guest of honor at Buhari's daughter's wedding. Right. I mean, you saw it. So if you see Obi, Fayemi, embrace Tinubu, they are not enemy. Yes, they are not enemy. At that level of political game,
despite his criticism of President Bola Tinubu's administration.
Yes, that does not portray them to be enemy. And they are not exhibiting enmity among themselves. They are only playing a game. Two football teams on a team, on the football pitch playing. Are they enemies? They are not enemies. They are competitors. And when you are competing in a game, on anything, you are not enemy. You must draw the line between competition and enmity. Yes, know that you are not enemy. Obi Fayemi, and they are not enemy to President Tinubu. Number two, Obi and Fayemi, they are Catholic. They have to be there to see the inauguration of the head of their church. They have the right to be there. And Tinubu was there on the official invitation. So, and these people, they are there. They have expressed their commonness is showing that they are not enemies to themselves. That's the same message I'm passing down to the non-state actors that support us down below at the local that they should not be exhibiting enmity among ourselves. Why must we begin to kill ourselves as Togri? Why must we display Togri big handage on the election against opponents, members of different parties? If you take example of how our leaders of this party do themselves at the top, then we should not do that. At the levels, members of political parties must see themselves as competitors. That's not enemy. Killing themselves, it should not be. But I don't know why it has become that. In the US, I don't see Democrats faithful killing Republican faithfuls. No, you see them. No, that even in UK recently, Conservative and Labour Party, we don't see their members kill themselves. Why must it be so?
Now, away from that, would it be wrong for Obi to run as VP under a party or a coalition led by Atiku?
If Obi accepted, if Obi accept the nomination of Atiku, that means Obi is just helping the realization of ambition of one person, which is Atiku. That is building, is oiling the self-centeredness of Atiku's political ambition. This is a man that is vice president in the last presidential election. Told us clearly that this man is insensitive to southern interests. Southern feelings is not equitable, is not justable, is not fair in the political game. That otherwise, he should have known that the son of himself. I'm quoting Okowa, the vice president of Atiku in the last 2020 election. That this he said, I regretted running with him. You are a veteran journalist, you know this is a fact. Okowa said this to the donation, apologized to the donation that he regretted running with Atiku in 2023, that
is insensitive to the interest of the South. It does not allow fairness, equity, and justice to reign. That is the turn of the South to police president for the next years. He said, I'm sorry for doing that, for pretending the South. Atiku ambition, it knows no check, knows no boundary. It goes all a wire to realize his ambition. Of course, that's an ambition anyway. But there's a way you go about your ambition. So I don't jeopardize the right, the chances, the fairness. So that your ambition, you don't pursue the way that will constitute.
If you are saying it's insensitive,
yes,
the interest of the South,
yes,
something like that,
yes,
the South.
Yes.
This is a person that has pledged to run for just a term, and after that time, we will return power to the South.
Mr. Mike, from your experience as a journalist, you have covered different issues, involving lives, policies, economy, and hope. Do you think that when somebody is in power, they will honor whatever agreement he must have made? They are asking Buhari that this is the agreement. He said they were done without him present, they were done without notice. You heard him saying that the end is that these are the agreement we reached with. He said those people did that, they didn't do it on their behalf, they did it on their own to sell the party. Buhari told us clearly. So Atiku is not deceiving Obi to draw Obi, to lure Obi, thinking maybe Obi will succumb to that trap and jumping is every position he has attained now to go and be going for VP's role that does not have any certain role to handle in any government. Let Obi knows that. Let Obi realize Obi. This is Obi that are watching this program. I'm one of your adherents in 2023. I'm one of your supporters. I'm a Yoruba man. I'm not an Igbo man. I'm a Yoruba man. We are one of your adherent supporters. We're one of your undeniable supporter of your dream. In my polling booth where there's no Labour Party agent, I went out to go and seek for Labour Party agents in other booths nearly where I voted to send some of the members there to come and monitor what's going on. I'm telling you so that I'm not talking on basis of tribe now. I'm one of your adherents, your supporter, your obedient. If you do that, if you go and if you drop your every position you have attained right now, know that you don't have a governor, you don't have a senator, you don't have a house of rep, you don't have any local government chairman. But yes, you still put votes across the nation. Who is telling you cannot still put more votes than that if you stand alone? So don't succumb to the law of accepting vice president from Atiku. You are only helping Atiku to achieve his political ambition. He will deny you. He will tell you there's no such thing in any existence. Don't agree to that. Remain on course. You can see him win this presidency. All I'm supposing is that let 8 years of tenure of Southern presidency run its full course. Atiku as a northern, as a full animal from the north, they have had 8 years of time. Yes, the remaining 8 years be produced by the South. If you like come out again and contest and end up I'm still go you will still get votes. Yeah. Don't accept that thing. It's not good for your interest.
There are opposing charts in respect to what you are saying.
Of course now. Of course.
All right, the environment is saying that Obi should VP Atiku if he wants test power. If he wants to test power, he should run as a vice president with Atiku. And we have Obinwa saying that Mike, Obi should vice Atiku live. Obi should vice Atiku. Leave all these ones talking this, that, here. He said Obi should vice. That's his own position.
It's entitled to it. Yeah. It's entitled to his own opinion. It's entitled to his own opinion. But we are telling you that the South has come to realize that it is their turn to produce his president for the next 8 years. And if Obi does that, you have forfeited his chance of becoming president. So let him, the remaining 1 term left for the South to run, let him come out. I'm concerned about South coming out from any party to rival Tinubu. Let us have a Southern candidate that can rival Tinubu, and then we choose out of him and Tinubu and the rest of them.
And Frank Prince is saying Obi can never again be Atiku's vice. It can never be possible. But Ben Jack, what will happen to Obi's fan base? What will happen to Obi's fan base? And do you think he will lose the support of Nigerians, especially the Southeasterners?
Well, for me, Atiku and Obi have already met in London. We don't know the outcome of their meeting. The outcome. So either Obi accepts it And meanwhile, this is not the first. Remember 2019, Obi was vice president to Atiku. Not that they did not win that 2019. They win, but one make where Atiku withdraw. It is the northerners elders that call him say, leave it. The next one will go. But if Obi reason well, and they want this power to be out from Ahmed Tinubu, I think it is the best thing to advise. And if they have agreement, say that 4 years, I like it. If Nigeria can be doing it for 4 years, things will change. Nigeria will change. Those in the power will change their rotation. 4 years better than 8 years. So if Atiku want to say that he want to stay for 4 years, Atiku will do a lot. He will make sure that he will use 2 years, do a lot.
And don't you think that will pave way for Obi to become president?
It will not pay for Obi. You know, Mr. Mike, if you understand, there are some factors that are currently ongoing in Nigeria that will checkmate Obi from.
Continue what you're
saying. Yeah, there's some factors in Nigeria that will work against interests of Atiku in Nigeria presently. Mind you, don't forget that there's ongoing insecurity in Nigeria that's currently ongoing. It's a result of what we have. It has become known to everybody in Nigeria that there's a grand plan of, recolonization of this country, occupation of this country, conquering of this country by a section of the country. It's not like Mr. Mike is no longer a hidden fact. Governor of Plateau State told us that the people that killed in his state, the same people away from his region, by their land, they are foreign from all of our African countries. And Nigeria Defense Headquarters of all military of Nigeria has confirmed this incident as well. That people attacking us in our various villages, in our locality, they are foreigners from all over Africa, of Fulani ethnic stock. Then the question is that who facilitated these people to come to Nigeria, to come and be taking over Nigerian space and killing us? So, because the grand plan of a section of countries to conquer the rest of the country, lure them and impose themselves over us, of which Atiku is from that tribe, it will work against Atiku in 2023 and 2027 election. Because the South will not allow another parliament to come and rule over it. I'm telling you, you see, everybody is already aware that there's a conquest agenda of Nigeria by Fulani man, of which Atiku is Fulani man. Who are the facilitators of this foreign Fulani to Nigeria? This is Igbo man and brothers in Nigeria. This is Yoruba man. No, it's the foreign Fulani in Nigeria that facilitated them to Nigeria to be killing us in the respective country. That factor will work against Atiku. If Obi go and pair himself with Atiku, because a damaging factor, he will lose it. He will fail woefully and he must have lost his credibility finally. Politically. So let him just stay clear and run on a separate platform in 2027 as a sadder against Tinubu. Then the whole side will now view him against Tinubu and see who they should vote for among them. He will still win part of the votes from the north.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you. Yes,
I really
very much.
appreciate your contribution this morning. All right, Jeffa Pastor.
Good morning.
Mr. Lawrence.
Good morning.
All right.
Good morning. Today's a Chima. Here is the Biafran evangelist again. This is Nati Benjamin Johnson. And I will not forget Mickey Great. God bless you all. And I will not forget the grandfather of this city stand, Baba Ekarosa. And I will not forget Chinjiran and many of you. I can't continue mentioning you all. The KC, and many of you. May God bless you all. Thank God it's Monday.
Yeah, you need to appreciate Mrs. Tina for the last.
Yes, Mrs. Tina, who show me her kindness of thank you. God bless you.
All right, okay. Also extending love to us this morning and support. Lady G has supported us all here this morning, and we shall be extending the love to you as well. Also Muki Great, so we shall be extending everything.
Mama G, that lady, you say Lady G, I call her Mama General. Yeah, Mama General, not Lady G, but Mama General.
All right. I need to say thank you to
you. Thank you, Lady G. And God bless you and your family. And God bless our fans all over the world.
All right.
The rain is falling.
Accepting the offer of VP, don't you think it could pave way for Peter Obi to finally actualize his aim or his ambition as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria after Atiku?
Which ambition? The living ambition or the dead ambition? That's I want to know. Obi should have this in back of his mind. Obi, you are not going to rule Nigeria. Take it from me. Don't you know that the Igbo's ideology of becoming president in this country has been sidelined? Don't you think so? I am telling you, in case you don't know, I am telling you. Obi was with Atiku before. And they ran against Muhammadu Buhari, which actually they won the election, but politically and with the power of incumbency and influence, turn it down. That's number one. Number two, Obi. What makes you to separate from Atiku, to stand alone in 2023? Because no smoke without fire. Now something make Obi come out from Atiku, separate from Atiku, to stand alone in 2023. So now, why are you not standing alone again? I know you were being deprived of your mandate, but nevertheless, will that be the reason why you should go back to your vomit? I'm asking. And then let me tell you, Okowa just cried some days ago for running with Atiku as a mistake. And let me tell you another thing again. See, my beloved brother, Atiku is a northerner. When they were killing people, what did Atiku say? Nothing. But they are killing people. The northern and the Fulanis, his brothers are buying us. What did Atiku say? Nothing. Which campaign has Atiku campaign? Nothing. But when 16 of them faced jungle justice in Urome, in Edo State, Atiku rose up within a second and began to foam. Is that the kind of person you want him to become the president of this country? I am asking, in this time, with the situation we are in now. See, let me tell you, my brother, I'm not even advising Obi to run as a president because he's not going to become president. I will advise Obi to. It's not a cause, but that is the reality. That is the reality.
Reality on ground.
On ground. And let me tell you again, instead of the North to come to power this 2027, it is better Bola Tinubu should continue. We don't already start. We don't already run
campaigning for him.
No, I am not campaigning for him, but I am saying the fact. Instead of the North, let him continue. Tinubu is in power. Nigeria is like this. What if Northern and the Fulani now come in power again, based on what we have experienced before? Baba, are you not seeing double wahala for the dead body? And the owner of the dead body, as the prophet, the late prophet Fela, prophesied before dying. That is the angle I am seeing it. And another angle I'm seeing is this. That is my fear. Now everybody is hustling and tussling, pulling muscles 2027. Nobody is thinking of the credibility. Nobody is reasoning that side. Who is the competent person? See, Atiku was the vice president of Obasanjo. How far? Atiku was the person in custom. How far? At least we have tested Atiku in different ways, and he failed. In freedom of some areas of power position.
Somebody said we've not tested Atiku. Behind you.
Yeah, excuse me. He said they have not tested Atiku. As what? You have not tested him. Must you? Excuse me, sir. When you are talking about position is not only when you become president before you can showcase your talent. Are you hearing me? If you want to do well, it's not until you become the Senate president or the president of Nigeria. But the little position you want to occupy, among them, let us be sincere. Let us be sincere among them now. Obi have tested power, position. Atiku have tested position. All of them have tested position and they have ruled in one way or the other, whether custom, police, whatsoever you like, you can name it. In your position as at that time, which you rule, how well did you perform? Which credential did you have on the ground that you can use to prove that if I become the president, I will do better than what I have performed before? Are you getting my point? That is the angle I am saying. Atiku has failed.
Well, let's give Lawrence a chance to also speak on this matter. I know you were, at some point you were subscribing to what he was saying.
Yeah.
Why?
See,
Is there anything wrong with Obi contesting?
to Peter Obi to
running as
vice as Atiku is number one. Is a very big mistake because you cannot be a pig when a bad pig finish and bring her back. Pig will still go back that dirty water and do what and roll himself. Or a dog, a local dog that vomits something, still go back and eat that same thing vomit. What make Obi leave Atiku in 2019? There is something wrong somewhere. What Obi leave Atiku and come out as candidate of Labour Party as a president. And now they are still calling you back to be a vice president of the Federation of Nigeria. Are you going front or back? That is number one question. But the angle I'm going now that Oga, when he did well, whatever you are doing will not have more challenges. What makes Atiku want to come outside again is number one, I will give you 100% that it's Ahmed Tinubu fault. Are you getting me? Ahmed Tinubu hijacked power. What is Ahmed Tinubu supposed to do? This is another question we're supposed to ask ourselves. If Ahmed Tinubu did well, Atiku cannot come outside. And the whole southeast and southwest and some part of north will support Ahmed Tinubu very 100%. Now everybody already see Ahmed Tinubu is not doing well. It's failed woefully. What Nigeria is supposed to do, we are not supposed to looking for all those old men again. Their time is what? Off. Over. Without Ahmed Tinubu or without Atiku or without Jonathan, the Nigeria don't have a good citizen can cover the whole Nigeria and rule well. Is it compulsory they must come out for PDP or APC? We have how many parties in Nigeria here? Look at Peter Obi come out for Labour Party. See how Peter Obi pull out. The whole Nigeria follow Peter Obi. Why another candidate cannot come out as Peter Obi come outside and push those old men out? Let Nigeria breathe. The citizens of Nigeria, let us learn for all those African countries. It's not compulsory. We must call Atiku. We must Ahmed Tinubu or former President Buhari. No, Nigeria they are supposed to have choice. You are a giant of Africa. Your giant of Africa is just nothing. See what is happening every day. Killing. Oh, you tell me the difference between Ahmed Tinubu and Fulani government.
Thank you.
With the ongoing killings.
Ongoing killing and hungry.
Just somebody just tell me the difference between Ahmed Tinubu and Fulani. We are talking about Fulani. Or Hausa. When Southwest collect power, what the Southwest give us to make the citizens of Nigeria be happy? So what's the difference?
That's the difference between Bola Tinubu and Fulani government.
You saw the attack in Imo State.
But I want to talk now.
Oh, sorry about that.
When Mr. President Bola Tinubu is campaigning, or when he wants to come to power, what did he promise you? No, he promised you. He said he want to continue from where Muhammadu Buhari stopped. So why are you now saying or complaining the killing? It's part of the game. You understand? So he continued from where his master. That is why I said we need another person, not these people. And instead of Northern, I still repeat, instead of Northern, let us continue managing the what. You know, see, let me tell you.
So you continue to manage.
We continue to manage Tinubu. Let me tell you this. So let me tell you this. Baba, listen to me. The devil I know, the devils I know is better than the angel that I don't know.
Biafra pastor.
That's me. That is me. I always tell you the truth. You know, I am concerned. I've told you before in this platform. I said one thing, that my concern is not 2027. My concern is after 2027, what happens? Where are we going? What will become of me and you, Mr. Mark? Where will become of me and you? Fulani have ruled 8 years. Then now we believe that Southwest, or let's say South, have come in power. We do not see much, we do not see changes. Then if this Fulani now officially come back again, my brother, they will work us finish. Oh.
So if you continue to manage Tinubu,
let manage Tinubu.
Mr. said you cannot manage.
And let me tell you, secondly, lastly, I want to drop my last word. Then I will move, I will withdraw. Okay. It is my opinion. I am entitled to that. Okay. Are you hearing me? Okay. I am the governor, the president of my opinion. Okay. Now listen, and listen good. The best solution to curb all this nonsense, I will not hesitate in saying it again. Everybody answer your papa's name. Go your ways. Rule yourself, make I rule myself. God bless you.
All right, thank you so much, Lawrence. I really appreciate your contribution as well. You said you cannot manage. Biafra Pastor said, let us continue to manage. Why did you say we can't manage?
How can you be managing nonsense? How can you be managing hunger? How can you be managing people are dying like chicken? How can you be managing? Now you just said it that Tinubu said it's going to continue for where Buhari stop. See, we can manage, we cannot manage. Many Nigerians cannot manage. Now what we are saying is that he was asking for young guys. Shawara is there as a young guy. Did we vote for Shawara? We have many guys. Even Tinubu's son that is going around is fighting for his father. If you check Lagos, check the age of the governor for Lagos, check the age of governors, ministers, the senator. They are old men. They have the money. They have the muscle. They have the people. If you bring your man today, Tinubu will don't go free rider. The only person Tinubu fear is Atiku and Obi. And look at the game. If you say Obi should go and contest election, win south-east, south-south, where Tinubu win southwest, where Atiku contest for north, the game that happened 2020 will happen again. But this time around, my brother, Nigeria is yearning for anybody that can let the PC go.
You said it last week.
Yes, I can change. Let me tell you.
So do you support to be contesting as running mate?
See, better. The only people that be condemning it is APC. The people that be condemning OP, don't do it. Let me tell you, political shower. If that governor can move to APC, is it OP, president, vice president, they are same ticket. So if Atiku is there as a president to govern the north, OP is there as a vice to govern the south-east. So be it. How we know if they come, they did not do well. The way we remove Jonathan, the way we remove Buhari, the way we remove Tinubu. So be it.
Would that strategy work?
It will work.
Somebody from the south, as running mate, while we have somebody from the north as the president, the presidential candidate. I mean,
okay.
Atiku running as a presidential candidate from the north and Obi from the east. Would that strategy work?
Let me give you an example. When Buhari was there, we were shouting Sabaton, our local. Everybody from the south, even the north, fought for Bola Tinubu. The south. Today, he has come in. The north, the south, the west are not crying who you be, what they are crying stomach.
Well, you can see the mass defection that is going on in the southern part.
Are you not surprised? A PDP governor.
You can see
are you not surprised?
And you are talking about galvanizing support from Obi, galvanizing support from from the east, and Atiku getting support from the north. But you can see the
North have seen the game that Tinubu is playing. They have seen the game. Tinubu is trying to governance the whole south. Then they now look and say, for 4 years again for Tinubu, no. They want to show power. Let me tell you, it's power that is showing now.
That's why I said, don't you think he has succeeded in crushing the strategy already? That's President Bola.
Yeah, they knew. They want to show power now between the north and the south. Mostly the Tinubu and Atiku. So the north and I say Atiku come out. That's Obi. They let Tinubu come out and go and write it there. Tinubu will not go with Shetima. There's a problem there already. You know, so let the elite fight. Let the PDP fight. When they fight, they will know where we are going. But all I'm saying now is Atiku Obi should come together. Let's change. 4 years of Tinubu, what are we doing? Nothing. We are carrying everything. Those who are saying South should continue. It's not a matter of South. It's not a matter of North. We need person that will come and make this country better. People are saying Fulani. I ask you a question now. I check Tinubu government. The most population people there after Yoruba, they are Fulanis. National Security Advisor, who is it? Fulanis. The governor who are defending them, who are they? Fulanis. So why do you measure the Fulanis? So we need a president that come. Listen to me, if Obi come, Atiku will come. Let's see what Obi will play. Let's see what Atiku will play. After all, Atiku was a vice president. He employed so many Igbos. Because you are Soludo. All of these people. Understand me? So all I know is that let the country be better. Don't look sentiment from the north, from the south, from the east. I want to ask you a question. If Obi come out, do you think Obi will win Tinubu? Yes. Can Obi win Tinubu? He can. That's why the South.
So they need to merge.
That is it. To have APC.
They need to form a coalition.
That is it.
To chase him out of power.
That is it. So if you tell me Obi should stand alone, no.
From the east.
Yes.
And somebody from the north could chase him.
If Obi come out with Atiku today,
so it could give him a good chase, right?
Yes. If Obi come out today with Atiku, I'll show you that southeast, they'll go for him. If we southwest, they will catch us up for southwest. You know why? Nigerians, even the southwest, they are not happy. They are not happy. Now, I am not looking. You are feel like this. You are sad. Let the Atiku Obi come. I think that is the best thing.
All right, you've given the best speech of today. This is V. Raymond saying this, that you've given the best speech of today's program. All right, Oluwa.
God bless you. Good morning to our viewers everywhere. You see, we are keep on debating the same day. We don't have not only Obi and Atiku will get for Nigeria. We get some people when they come. See, let us be frank with ourselves. See, now Jagaba almost completed his agenda of destroying all parties. Bringing them along to his fold. Okay, you are saying Atiku and Obi. Okay, that is Labour and PDP. Where is Labour and PDP now? Only two of them want stand. See, let us be frank with ourselves. Tinubu don't succeeded in grabbing all of them, but he failed in grabbing the whole Nigeria. See, the game is not about Atiku and Obi against Tinubu. The game is all about Nigeria against Agaba. Because Nigeria, see, let me frank with you. If somebody is coming somewhere, see, we are just coming. See, this is 2025, 2026. See, the game will change for them. See, the game must be changed for them because Nigeria now realize that those names, those faces, they can't do anything. Okay, where were their mistakes? Where were their mistakes yesterday? Where were Atiku and Obi? Everybody go separate way because in their selfish interest, they go separate way. At the end of the day, they backfire. Now they want to come make road. When the road don't close, see the sense lost. Nigeria is not Nigeria. Nigeria now realize we have to take this battle in our hand. We can't depend on anybody. The person must come and that person, see, they have failed woefully. Atiku Obi, they have chance to dismantle Tinubu in that last election, but they were separate way. But now they don't have the capacity to, even though they join together today. Now live, because PDP now already destroyed, Labour Party already destroyed. So there are some parties that's coming. See, we need a face, and that face Nigeria will grow with that face because Nigeria versus Jagaba, not APC, no PDP, no Labour Party. Because when Nigeria really comes out and say enough is enough, enough will be enough. Because now it's like enough will not be enough. Because when you say clean, outside the key, under Jagaba the key, but Jagaba time and outside time, both of them they are almost the same. So we are fed up. We need a dramatically change of situation of hand. Those face, we don't need their face. Atiku, Obi, Jagaba, their face are numbers.
Udeze Chima said these two guys contested in 2019. What happened?
You see,
the guys you are supporting now.
You see, let me tell you, the game
Atiku
now.
and Obi.
Hold on, the game now is between the north and the south now. Between west, southwest, and the north. Atiku. Let me write it down. Let me write it down. If Atiku contest as a president, come out and face Tinubu, Nigeria might divide in that particular 2027. Divide my come, fight my come. Because why Obi did not react? See, why Obi did not react? If Obi have react that no, I want that election, Nigeria follow him. Nigeria was waiting for Obi to react. Nigeria was waiting for Obi to say, I want that election. And Nigeria was ready. But Obi said, calm down, calm down. But let me tell you, this game that is coming is a game that is playing. Now, Obi said, Obi cannot fight. Obi don't have the money. Obi, he has to hide. After all, Jonathan hide under Vice and become a president. Listen, hold on. When you say, hold on. When you say, I'm coming.
Now the whole Nigeria youth was behind Obi. It will be Rao that time. We follow him Rao. And now he make our mouth to shut up. It's like we are ashamed, we are stopped. We follow you at the edge, just like you Jagaba. Enough really boldly. So you are not be one rise up and wait. Obi don't have that capacity. 100% of yesterday is what today. Today say you don't see 15%. President have the capacity to fight. Listen. President have the capacity. Listen. Now me and you get them. I'm coming. President have the capacity to fight Tinubu. The one that will start. Obi will be for his back. If Obi start, they will say Igbo. If Obi start, they will say Igbo want to divide this country. If Atiku start today, I am telling you, every party will support him. But we come, they will take Tinubu to go arrest. Atiku to go arrest. No man will come. That just like what happened to Abiola. That is what is coming. Whether they like it or not, what happened to Abiola, that's coming. We will know. What we are saying here, we know that 2027, no matter the situation, if the Jagaba want to take it by force, anybody want to take it by force, everybody will go. Everywhere will go. Everybody will go. No, everybody must go. Nigeria versus DC. Nigeria must join the party. When say there's a party now, not the APC and the Labour and PDP. There's another party now. Which party? So what is Sowore party? Did you vote for Sowore party? Did you vote for Sowore? Now our eye open now. So what had to make a game? So what had to make a game? Yesterday, they cover him up. Who cover him? They cover him with their atrocity and their almighty. The mighty power will never judge against us anymore. Because they have the money. You go see what you go have. 2027, we will say Nigeria is angry with this situation. Are you aware? Obi is fighting. You go see the sometimes. Are you aware? Obi sometimes so they counter Obi. Are you aware? They counter themselves, but I'm telling you that some is a other material that Nigeria can even support. Because nobody, no Nigeria with a reasonable sense with what is happening now will queue for Jagaba back anymore. That's what we are saying. Nobody will queue for Jagaba back anymore. We need somebody that will challenge him, not me and you. Somebody that will challenge. Okay, that means Obi and Atiku. Listen, let me tell you what the reality is. Listen. APC is begging Obi to go to Labour. They knew that if you go to Labour, they will see capture the situation. But they know that if Obi and that, let me tell you, politicians have brain. They know what they're doing.
All you need is yam, Lucky. All you need is money. Once they give you yam and money, you go pot immediately.
Odeze Chima, we like your language because your language may be the equal right to plenty for Nigeria. I need yam, I need money. But that day, we will suspend yam and money because they don't finish us for years. They don't finish us. See, no Jagaba. We need a new face. We need a new Nigeria, reality Nigeria, not like because otherwise all of us will perish. Every day is clean. No solution.
Sowore is the only Traore of
That's what we are saying. Sowore is only Traore of Nigeria. That's what I'm telling you. Sir, let me see before that day, immobilization.
You are talking about Sowore. How many people vote?
Sir, let me ask you. See, you go get more. We go do for him back now because we now say
when they measure so they allow. When they measure so they allow. Sowore cannot command crowd. You know why? Sowore cannot command crowd. Before you can win opposition, ruling party. Listen, before you can win ruling party, you must galvanize the whole Nigeria. Sowore party is not even popular. They need a popular party that can be able to win election.
Sowore is the best. James Edigiri.
But the problem is that those people who are saying Sowore is the best, they are abroad. But in Nigeria, Sowore is not popular. It's not popular. It's not popular.
It's a popular figure.
A popular figure. Not to all Nigeria. No. How many not are enough to the put for the world today? Except
politically.
Listen to yes, except they bring the zone district to southwest and bring Sowore and bring Tinubu and let everybody accept that only way. But say Sowore to perform in party, sir.
See, Nigeria will decide. That one a reality. Nigeria will because Nigeria don't tire for all those names. We are tired of those names. Nigeria versus Jagaba. That is the only solution. So much. Nigeria, everybody come outside and fight for your rights.
All right. Thank you. We have just 5%.
Yeah. Okay.
The battery life is gone already. All right. Okay. Quickly.
Okay. I simply want to say, I thank my brothers, but the problem is that what they are thinking is different from the reality. It's different from the politics here in Nigeria. 2019, Nigeria rise up to vote out Buhari. They didn't succeed. And they come up with Obi. It didn't succeed. And today, we are reshouting. Look, Jagaban self is already working hard for 2027. Okay, when Jagaban will all this one we are talking, if you verify very well, Jagaban is doing like a person that doesn't have time, but his political strategy is already there. Defection, see defection that is going on. So when time shall come, it will come. Even Lucky that is talking here today, once he will receive 50,000 naira, Lucky will start to find his way for negotiation. So we know ourselves, we know Nigerians. Even Oluwa, my brother here, when we send 100,000 and say, Oluwa, let something be done. So that is it in Nigeria. They are already sharing rice at Okera, and people are eating. When that time is coming now, when that time is coming, Lasma will reduce their pressure on the transporters, and Kai will reduce. Lagos will be free for everybody. Citizen will become free and offering everywhere. Nigerians will forget all the past and Jagaban will appear. Everybody will say, let's give him another
right, because Jagaban, that's what we are saying.
That's what happened with Buhari.
Jagaban should change the policy.
So I don't believe in you people. I don't believe
he's not doing the reality.
I don't believe in this one that Lucky is saying. I only and Atiku said, for me, Atiku should go and rest. Atiku is even the main problem of all those things. Had it been that Atiku had given way for other people, that can be some change, but Atiku missed his chance. Obi also, but today, I don't think that they can face Jagaban. That's what I think.
Thank you so much, as I said. You need to appreciate William for coming.
Yeah.
Send some money to you. You get it?
Yes, God will bless you for what you gave to me. I collected it 20,000 naira. God will continue to improve and encourage your pocket. And you never lack in Jesus' name. God bless you and bless your family. and protect you anywhere you are. Anywhere you put your hand on must be increased, and God will continue to bless you.
All right, I'm also appreciating William Okameme for the cash gift he gave to me. I really say thank you to you. I appreciate your support and love. Also to Unwa Biafra, Chooks Benedict, thank you so much for that great love. I appreciate it. So Lady G, Pretty G, thank you so much for support this morning. We appreciate you. May God continue to bless you. And to Muki Great, the great one, we appreciate you as well. Thank you for the consistent support on the platform. We appreciate you. All the viewers watching us, say thank you to you. We shall be here tomorrow by God's grace, another edition of City Stand. And make sure you share, like, and comment. Please share, like, and comment. Let people know about City Stand. We appreciate all of you, as well as we again. There we want to greet this morning. All right, Jacob Adedeji. Oh, Mr. Jacob Adedeji. Thank you to Mrs. Tina too. We appreciate you. To Mrs. Esther and other viewers on the platform. Thank you. Andrew Gujimi, I cite you. I can see you.